Coming up on episode 3 of 6 Things, we talk about heroes in love, we watch a hairy man contest, and we find out if you should mail yourself to your girlfriend.
We interrupt this broadcast.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 6.
Welcome to 6 Things, episode 3, where we bring you 6 offbeat stories that you may have missed over the past week. I'm very excited about this week's guest. I have 2 very beautiful ladies to help me out, so let's start with some introductions. My first guest, you may know her from her role as Julia Santos on All My Children, but her acting credits include The Bold and the Beautiful, Days of Our Lives, Beverly Hills 90210, 2-time Emmy-nominated actress, and the 52nd Azalea Queen. I'm very honored to meet and have on the show the beautiful Sydney Penny. Thank you very much. And one thing that I did not realize, you and I like one of the same shows, Top Gear.
Oh my gosh. No, I don't like Top Gear. I love Top Gear.
But you like the British version.
British version. The American version is good, but they need a little time.
Okay.
You know, Top Gear guys, 13, 14 seasons,
they're doing okay.
Yeah, they're doing all right.
And my second guest, of course, you probably all recognize. She's going to join in on the fun today. My absolutely favorite person. I didn't write this. Somebody else wrote this, didn't you? My favorite person in the news business here to work with, Frances Weller, evening anchor for WECT. Thank you both for being here. We're going to have some fun. We got a lot of very interesting things to talk about today. So let's start with number 6. Here's our 6th thing, number 6 for today. From the do anything for love category, a man in southern China thought he had a really smart idea. Decided to mail himself to his girlfriend for her birthday. Well, he got lost in transit several hours, and she had all her friends over, and when she opened the box, he was passed out from the lack of oxygen. He didn't cut any air holes in the box, and so all the friends are there, and this is a picture of her opening the box with him inside. Now, is that romantic or is that stupid?
That's stupid.
There's a fine line between romance and stupidity a lot of the time. But what I love about this is that he couldn't have done this alone, is what's so great. He had to have somebody.
Had to seal him.
Exactly.
Yeah, somebody said, you know, he didn't seal it up himself. He had to have somebody pack him up, take him off to FedEx, and say, shh, I'm putting you on the, you know, don't say. Now, what are they going to say? Is there anything perishable in here? Like, oh, I don't know, some cookies.
So you're saying there had to be 2 idiots working together.
There's at least 2 idiots in this scenario.
I didn't even think about who has to put him inside the box.
Well, and then what about holes for him to breathe?
No,
and
he never
then
thought
he says
about that.
the cardboard is too thick, so he can't cut through it. Did he not think about that at all? No, actually, I think that she should in turn give him a birthday present, and that would be another girlfriend, because I'm gone, I'm gone.
I think I'm with you there.
Yeah.
What was he, Flat Stanley?
Yeah, really.
Flat Stanley.
Bizarre.
Why do you? Who thinks of this? I don't know. And
Well, you know, airfares are high right now, so you could see where, let's see, I could fly and it would cost me a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm hoping he didn't have
I could
to
put myself in a box and
so
maybe
that
die
was
there.
what
I'm
was
glad he
behind
didn't
it.
go in like a cargo plane, because he could have gotten into one of those holds where they're not pressurized, and they would have.
But the good
found
thing
a
is
layer.
he FedExed himself, so he could also track where he was.
From
Because you know, if
inside
he
the
had
box.
his cell phone in there, you know, he's kind of cramped. But you'd be like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I'm in Des Moines, Iowa. I thought I was going to China.
Before the oxygen runs out, and
Hopefully.
kind of.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Somebody's probably watching this going, you know what? I might try that, because I can make this work by cutting
Yes,
some
don't.
holes. Do
Yeah.
not
Try this
that.
at home.
Exactly.
We're gonna need a disclaimer. Don't try this
Do
at home.
not try this.
I'm going to go with idiot on this
Yeah.
one. All right, let's move on to
Yeah.
number 5. This one is great. A man from Florida suing Carnival lines, cruise lines, because he burned his feet during the, and I quote, hairy man contest. Now, don't know what a hairy man contest is. Boy, I hope we have the video of this, because it is absolutely wonderful. They may be able to pull it up. But here's what happens. You know, they choose different men from throughout the ship, and they volunteer to come onto the deck. And the deck, of course, is out there. They're in the middle of usually a nice tropical area. All right, here's the video. You got to check this out. First of all, yeah. Fran is cringing.
I mean, well, look.
And there may even be audio on it. I don't know if they're able to pull the audio up, but
And he's suing because his.
see now he's not wearing any. He's not wearing any shoes.
No, he's not.
I wouldn't want him hugging on me.
Okay, so he's suing because he burned his feet.
He burned his feet.
burned
The
his
deck
feet.
there is nice and hot because it's been sitting out in the sun.
Okay, so I think the cruise line should sue him for scaring people, especially women and children.
So then he goes and gets his flip-flops because his feet were hurting.
Well, so that's very interesting. So is it a rule you have to take off your shoes in order to do this
well, no,
crazy
see-
hairy man dance?
No, the other two guys are,
they're
are
wearing their shoes.
They're wearing their flip-flops. They were smart. And to be fair, they're not nearly as hairy as the other guy.
What's
by
on
the
his
way.
That
face?
guy looks like he's shaved all over. I mean,
Is that hair on his face?
Yeah, he's got
That's
like a full
hair
beard.
on
He's
his
got
face.
quite a wow.
You think
Yeah.
he went on the trip with the Express, said, I'm going to win this hairy man competition. There he is again.
With that express, and he's proud of it, man. Good for him. I gotta
It's
say,
like he's wearing
go,
a sweater.
Go for it. Did you see the guy that there was a guy at a sports event at a baseball game not too long ago, and he had actually shaved his favorite player's name and number into his back? It was, well, it
That's
was
foul.
awful actually. It was foul, yeah, but.
They have laser surgery that you can do. There is no reason for that.
Laser, just get a razor.
No, because
There
then
you
it'll
go.
come back and you can like grate cheese on his back if that happens. Because then it'll be all stuffy. At least that way he's fluffy and soft.
I don't know. Do we have to watch this
No,
again?
can we please
I'm
go on
telling
with
you,
the
I
video?
really think the cruise line should sue him. I'm sure somebody walked away from that cruise line with some mental anguish. I'm certain.
I'm scarred from the videos just watching it
I'm
here.
concerned,
You're going to
but-
dream about it.
We are.
Oh,
All right, let's move on to our next thing and try to get that memory out of our head. Number
Cleanse.
4 this week.
Well, now,
We go from
going
one hairy thing to the next.
bad to worse.
that one's cute though.
This one is, well,
You
see,
think?
some people either think it's super cute or they think it's super, like, creepy.
Well, the thing that they don't tell you is that actually, there's no scale there. It's actually 20 feet tall.
Oh, yeah.
And it lives on a small island off of Japan.
Mothra.
Yeah, it's sort of cute, but I'm telling you, if I saw that gnawing on a sweater, I'm still stepping on it.
See, Fran thought, what did you say earlier? You said you thought it was creepy?
It is creepy. I think it's.
What I love is like the long
I mean,
eyelashes.
can you imagine running into something like that?
Well, there are
I mean, when I
moths around
first
here.
looked at it, I thought
there-
that can't
yeah.
be real.
I haven't seen that one though.
Yeah, if I ran into that
Ugh.
outside.
But you know, just wait because this is gonna be, I think, Lady Gaga's next,
It's her next outfit.
incarnation. Absolutely.
It's her muse for the next outfit.
Why not?
It is. I think it's kind of cool. It's an interesting. I'm kind of a science guy. So the new species. They say there's 11,000 of these poodle moths from
Nice.
Malaysia, from Venezuela that are out there. I think that's kind of neat.
They should probably stay there too.
Yeah. If there's an
Yeah,
invasion of
exactly.
poodle moths here, Francis Weller will be the first to evacuate. All right, let's go on to number 3. A construction worker in Malaysia decided to take a bathroom break under a bridge. He was working nearby. Of course, while he was doing his business, he didn't realize that there were crocodiles in the creek nearby. Was bitten on the right butt cheek by a crocodile. And no, this isn't a picture of the crocodile or the business. Somebody asked that about the picture earlier.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
He managed to free himself by punching the crocodile in the eye. I just thought this was super funny because the guy was bitten on the butt by a crocodile.
Well, I mean, let's just get real here, and I don't want to be crude or anything, but if he's bitten on the buttocks, then I guess his business was.
I hope it was done. Because it's going to
That's
scare the
certainly
mess out of
closer
somebody.
To a crocodile that one. But see, now I think this guy's super. I have to say, a lot of people would like to say, he's kind of dumb for. Well, first he was under a bridge, right? Didn't he leave a construction
bridge,
site or
yes.
something and go under
Yeah.
a bridge? But he managed to punch a crocodile in the eye. Let's just turn the story around here.
Okay.
The guy punched a crocodile
Good
in the
point.
eye, so
Okay,
that's
I
something
can
you can
see
talk
that.
about. And he couldn't use the porta potty because there's a 27-foot python in there. So.
Yeah. Well, in Malaysia, there's no
What
telling
was
what's
the
going to be
choice?
around.
Like, let's see, I'll just go under the bridge. That's
Why would he go under a bridge? I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me.
better than
Well,
in the
I
middle of the
mean,
road? I don't
He's
know.
under a bridge so he can't be seen. I mean, obviously he's. taking
The
care of
Crocodile
business.
song. Crocodile got a good look.
Oh my gosh.
I see your hiney, so white and shiny. All right, let's go to
Did you really just say that?
Yes, you never heard that when you were
Oh.
growing up? I see your hiney, so white and shiny.
Well, no, I
Wiggles,
never heard that,
makes me
Rob.
giggle. Well,
Never heard it.
yeah, I guess that would be just
You know
me.
what?
and
I'm
the-
thinking I'm probably going to go through this lifetime and never
I
hear
walk
that.
alone here. I know. It's fine. All right, I thought this one was good. Power couple Superman and Wonder Woman. Okay, they're now an item in Justice League issue number 12, which is completing the year-long series that they've had. The duo share a dramatic kiss. It's been a big build-up to them kind of building this romance, and it's a big storyline change because Superman, you know, all through when I was learning about Superman and watching movies and the comic books, Superman's always been with Lois Lane
I know.
or Lana Lane. Lana.
Lois Lane. So was he cheating or?
Well, no, they changed it. Apparently, like in the old storylines, he was with her briefly, with Wonder Woman briefly, and then he ended up going with Lois Lane. Now they've changed the storylines where Lois Lane just kind of works with him, and they were never an item. They wrote her out of the storyline.
Listen, after all the years of soaps that I did, I understand how this amnesia takes over the world.
It was all a dream.
This is my pal Lois. But you know, I've often thought about it like it's Superman. Little scary from a mortal woman's standpoint there anyway. So I'm feeling like this might be a little safer. Just
You think he needs to
put
have
him
the
with
super-
another super. Yes.
She's the only woman that's,
I don't know.
that can be
I'm
her.
looking at his arms. He's
Yeah.
cut.
Oh, I know.
That's a good drawing. That
He's
was good.
Superman.
Yeah, no, no,
There's
he's
the
good.
picture again. Again, they are the power couple. Doesn't she have the super bracelets?
What does she do anyway? She just she's a lasso and of justice or
an
something.
invisible jet and
And
I don't
Wonder
know.
Woman.
that costume with the.
Yeah, it's like a onesie or something, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I always thought growing up, I was like, that's what I'm gonna look like. Nope, that didn't happen.
Well, maybe there'll be a big blockbuster Marvel or DC, I guess, Wonder Woman movie, and you can play the lead.
Sure.
There you go.
Yeah. Wait, let me hold my breath.
All right, I'm super excited about this one because two beautiful ladies. Now, you ladies have an option. You have pens just for you. Now, Bic has released this new line of sleek design writing utensils. They have pastel colors, and here's the whole funny thing about this. Of course, Amazon, these were posted on Amazon, and all of the reviews that went on Amazon, they were all super sarcastic from people writing in, of course, saying, you know, now that I have these Bic for her pens, I can feel free to be the woman that I once was, and it's just kind of silly. You think it's just marketing, or you think that's a good idea?
What I don't understand is they're supposed to be thinner. Like a normal pen is so enormous that you just can't quite get your, to write those letters. The other thing is, you know, I think it's a cool idea. Why not just sell pens that are different colors? Why does it have to be for girls?
Just
or
for
boys?
girls or boys, yeah. Why do they
Yeah.
have to have the gender issue, the gender bias?
And I haven't used a pen in at least a decade, ever since
Well,
I got a
mean,
computer.
there
You
you
can't
go.
read my writing, so I don't care
Yeah.
what they do. They can sell the pens they want. I might as well just.
Well, see, and it takes me back a little bit because, you know, of being of a certain age, there
Going
was a
back in the
time
stack.
that going back in the stack, the color pens came out and it was like the thing. Oh wow, you've got a pink pen, you've got a green pen. So I'm going back in
Yeah,
the
but
day.
we were like, 10.
well,
You had your trapper.
Yeah, I think if I was 10, I'd be really excited about
everybody
it.
thinks that we're the same age. I love Sydney Penny. Let me just tell you.
Yeah, did you have your trapper keeper and your? Did you
Peachy
even have trapper
folders.
keepers?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Did you have a slate then?
See,
Sorry.
she's gonna get.
You know, I
she
give you
was-
one, I take one. I
She
give you
was
one, I
in your
take one.
corner.
On my side.
I
Oh
walk
my
this road
gosh.
every day, and it's
Every
a
day.
hole that you cannot dig your way out of.
It does though. I mean, there are people out there who are with me. They remember when the pens came out, and that was a big deal.
I think it's a little silly because they don't have guys' pens. I feel a little left out. They don't have pens for men. I guess those are
Pens
the-
for men. That even sounds good. That sounds even better.
There you go.
You know.
If they're the marketing
Sticks for
executive.
chicks, pens for men. They just
You
should
should
have
work
worked
for the
this through a
marketing
little.
company.
Oh, see, bring it. I can do this.
Who came out with Pens Envy? Was that you?
That was me. Yeah.
Oh,
Did you like
that's
that?
good.
Clever,
Wow,
huh?
Oh,
pretty
that's
good.
very good.
All right. I try to be clever with the little 6 things topics here.
I'm going to write you a fan letter in pink ink with a very slender little pen. Tell you I think you're so clever.
Can you seal it with a kiss for me?
Absolutely.
A little drop of perfume.
And a Hello Kitty stamp.
I will
You
frame
betcha.
it. You write that. I will frame.
It's coming. It's
that.
in the mail.
All
Better
right.
yet, mail
I'm gonna mail
yourself
myself
to
to
me.
Just get in the box. I'll take it. Mail it right to my front door. I will have no problem with that. Well, thank you both for being here. This has been a lot of fun. That's all the time we have for Six Things this week. I want to thank my guests, Sydney Penny and Frances Weller. Join us next week when we talk about 6 more things that you may have missed.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for being here.